Who is the better dancer, you or Tabang?
Oh, it's definitely me.
Oh, Tabang is coming. We'll find out.
Being a mom doesn't take away who you are. I think I discovered myself more after being a mom.
Wow.
Because these little people will teach you stuff that
I
you
know.
didn't know about yourself.
I know. Dude, you finally grew some beard. TK, welcome.
You know you must know.
Well, welcome to the winning team, bro.
A lot of our journeys into motherhood start from a point of view, I'm a mother, and as a woman, naturally, instinctively, I must know what to do.
Yeah.
It feels good to be a woman.
It feels good to be a woman.
And on a day like this, it must really feel
Even
good.
more,
Yeah.
even better. As women, also
Yeah.
believe being a mother, doing well, has to come with working hard. And I think I wanted to give away a message to say,
Juice. You better know we got the flavor, that's juice.
Gabs to the B-Dub, Africa, the rest of the world. What's going on? And welcome to another very special episode of the Juice 2.0. It's your boy TK. If you're a returning subscriber, what's going on, famo? If you haven't subscribed and you want to be part of the family, you got to be part of the family. Please click subscribe, the share button, the notification button, so you get all this content. Today we're broadcasting from Protea Hotel. The last time I was here, it was the all-white Protea soiree. But today, it's a Mother's Day breakfast. Mother's Day breakfast and brunch as well. Brought to you and hosted by Exquisitely Boity Events Management Company. So I need to take this time and just thank my sponsors for this episode, Exquisitely Boity Events Management Company. And to start off all of this amazing chats with amazing ladies that are phenomenally looking beautiful is the organizer of this breakfast, Mother's Day breakfast. I need you to put your hands together and help me welcome Boity. Hey.
Hi, TK.
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
The last time we spoke, we were sitting at Park 27.
Yes.
You were organizing this, and the episode was part of the promotional videos to get people to get tickets, to get people to be aware of the event, which is today. First of all, tell me about the turnout. Are you happy with the turnout?
I am actually.
Yeah.
Even though the change of venue has compromised in terms of capacity.
Right.
When we moved from Park 27, the capacity was 200 and the new venue is 150. But it's something that was beyond me, and it is what it is. And we are here now and we are all present having fun.
The theme for today's breakfast, Mother's Day breakfast, is finding joy in motherhood amidst changes and adversity. And I thought that was such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful theme for today. Why was it important for you to choose that theme? I think we've spoken about it, but just remind the listener what today is all about.
Yes, thank you, TK. The reason why we chose this topic is because life keeps changing every day. Be it motherhood, be it at work, be it relationships, be it even our body parts.
Right.
Everything changes every day, and the world changes every day. And it's up for us to help ourselves to move with the times. So we are trying to help mothers to learn to adjust or maybe move with the times. Just the challenges or maybe the new developments that comes, let us adjust to them. Let us not get stuck to the old way of doing things. Change is scary, yes, but at times there are a lot of things that it brings to your life when you decide to view life from a different perspective. Like, for instance, with my journey as a single mother, it has really taught me bravery. It has taught me to have courage. It has taught me the power of forgiveness. And it has also taught me letting go.
You know what? Congratulations for putting it all up. I think the turnout is great. The color theme is amazing. You've got pink, you've got purple.
Yeah.
What else do you have?
Florals.
Yes. Every lady that's here is probably a mother, upcoming mother, wannabe mother, single ladies as well.
Yes.
There's everything for everybody here today.
Yeah.
Breakfast is about to be served now. You've already had 2 speakers that spoke, yes?
Three
speakers. What is like a quick takeaway from the speakers that have already spoken before I let you go?
Being present for our lives.
Being present.
I think one of the takeaways or everything that my journey has taught me is just to be present in my life, to always take care of myself.
Yeah.
Because if I don't take care of myself, nothing that I think is important to me can be taken care of. I
Right.
need to take care of myself, my brain, and then the rest will follow. Put myself first. I am the priority.
I love that. Last but not least, who made this dress? Because you look exquisite. Boity, you look exquisite. Who made this? And tell me about the designers, where we can find them as well, social media platforms.
This beautiful hat, Tkay, it's from BN Hats. It's one of our sponsors.
Big shout out.
Yes, big shout out to BN Hats for this hat. And my beautiful, beautiful dress
Yeah.
is from Boitumelo Creation.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
That's. I love this. I look so elegant. You know, when Boto, I told her about the look, she was like, you know, when I want to start working with you full time, so you need to trust me. So she was like, I want to transform you from glamorous look. You know how I love them.
I know.
I was like, okay. It was scary for me. And she was like, we are now gonna attract sophistication,
Look like
elegance,
money. Look
and
like money.
Michelle Obama kind of look.
Ooh,
I was like,
I can see
am I
that.
ready for that one? And I was like, I'm just gonna give you the flow because I'm here
Exactly.
promoting change.
All
With
right.
change, anything can go the way like you don't even expect so. So
Right.
I let her do everything
Take over.
and see how.
You look elegant.
I
Very
do.
stunning.
Thank you, Tkay.
Boy, thank you for stopping by. You're the organizer. Thank you for having us even to podcast from here.
Thank you.
And congratulations one more time for hosting us and hosting this event. I'm going to catch up with you again later.
Thank you.
Just to find out how everything is going. Have
And
a good one.
one last thing, I would like to send a shout out to my sponsors,
Yes.
to my firm, YTV,
Right.
Employee Africa, Mapolao, Exclusive Books,
Yep.
Zandra Boutique, Heads by Bells.
Amazing.
Yes, so, and you, Tkay, the Juice 2.0. Yay.
2.0.
Yes, we are here because of you.
Appreciate
We're going
it.
to move places together. It's the new beginning of working relationships, and I'm so thankful for that.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
the rest of it
Thank
until we
you.
speak again in a few hours.
Thank you so much.
Bye. We're still at the Mother's Day breakfast hosted by Exquisitely Boity Events Management Company. And well, they trusted Miss S. Tepi Solomon is in the building. She's the MC for the whole event. So we just needed to find out, how is it going? How is it feeling being the MC for this amazing event? Good morning, what's up?
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
So they said, look, we need you to handle business. How is handling business so far?
Handling business is great. You know, I've been watching the event for the past the other two that they did have, and I was really interested in being a part of this event.
Right.
You know, I love it. I'm a mother myself. You know, so I really resonate with other mothers, and it's always nice to hear what other mothers experience.
That's
so
right.
we had some really great speakers this morning. They've been sharing some very personal stories. And, you know, sometimes as women, we tend to not share. Everybody wants to paint
keep
themselves
to them-
as this
yeah.
strong, independent, you know, woman who's handling it all. But today we're in this room to just be open and, you know, cry if one needs to
Of
shed
course.
a tear, you know, and it's beautiful because it's all women here. Well, other than yourself in a room full of women.
Lovely. I think
But-
at some point when you're talking to the ladies, you reiterated the F&B branch manager's words when she said it's okay not to be okay.
Yeah.
And I thought that was very important to say.
It is very important to say because sometimes we forget that. We forget that a lot as women. We feel like we need to be okay for everybody, you know, even our husbands and our children. So I think if it's one thing we need to keep reminding ourselves that, you know, that day you don't feel okay, don't try and act okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shared a bit of your story.
Yeah.
How you were pregnant at 14,
Yes.
gave birth when you're 15.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have a lot of time. You need to come to the podcast
Yeah.
so that we just really, you know,
I shall.
you know, shine a light on some of these amazing stories.
Yeah.
It must have been hard for you.
It was. It was very confusing. It was
course.
very challenging. You know, I won't lie. I was a naughty girl. You know, not naughty in terms of too very naughty. I think I just liked boys, and I wasn't very. I don't think we had the rapport with my parents in terms of sex and how to protect myself and things like that. You know, our African parents sometimes can be in denial about what age we become sexually active. So for me, it was a very confusing time. But we came through, we came out of it. I managed to not have another baby for at least another 10 years after that. And today I've got, 2 more children with a man who is now my husband.
Wow.
So it's been a great story.
It's beautiful.
Actually, you can catch the story on the Mother's Day podcast with How and Alive. We talked about the story and depth as well of what that must have been like.
Yeah. What do you love most about being a mother?
My children their characters are so different. All 3 of them. My daughter right now, we're even having parenting issues because she's a woman now. She's turning 20.
Right.
And we're now she's just my friend. I don't have a lot of friends anymore. That's my friend. That's my girl now. That's who I hang out with. So she's also teaching me a lot at this age, And then I have my sweet little boy in between. He's 10 years old. He's such a sweet guy. He's so humble. He's so sweet that sometimes we worry he's too sweet. And then there's his youngest brother who just thinks like he is the baddest thing on this planet. He even already walks with a slouch and he's just like 3 years old and he feels like, no, I got this.
Right.
So that's the most beautiful part. Seeing all these different characters forming and which one of us as parents they're becoming like, So I think for me, that's the joy.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Who made sure that you look as beautiful as you do? Is this designed by somebody who made sure you look this much?
It is designed by a lady called Charlotte.
Charlotte?
Yes.
Big shout out,
is
Charlotte.
a friend of mine. Big up to Charlotte. She made this amazing dress. And who did my makeup as well, actually. It's an aunt of mine who's a makeup artist / teacher. She goes by the name Mutepa Roland. She's a French teacher. So yes, that's who put me together today.
That's beautiful. And then what do we have there? Accessories.
I had to quickly makeshift something. I could not find a fascinator in time. I was a little late when looking for a fascinator. If you knew these are cable ties, fam.
Yeah. Look, Tepi, you need to go handle business.
Yeah.
What are we looking forward to in the next couple of hours from now? People are having breakfast now.
Yes, we're having our brunch right now.
We're going to go back into the program.
What are we looking forward to? The program. We've got about 2 more speakers, coming up. And we're going to be having another giveaway. We've got a great prize giveaway. We've got our lovely sponsors as well.
Right.
So we're giving away some of those prizes in between. And then thereafter, it'll just be a networking session for the ladies to get to know one another. Yeah.
Good to sit down with you. Good to chat with you.
I
think I'm going to be catching up with you a little later in the show.
Definitely.
And have fun.
Cheers. You too.
Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm surrounded by beautiful ladies because obviously it's Mother's Day. We're celebrating mothers. But most importantly, we're also just celebrating women. And if you're a woman and you're watching this, hey, we're celebrating you. And it's Mother's Day breakfast. And today I'm joined by one of the speakers for this event. Norah McAslin. I need you to put your hands together and welcome
Thank
Norah
you so
Aslin.
much.
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Yep, it's a pleasure to be here.
So tell me about them calling you to come speak. What do you think it was for? Why was it important to call you to speak?
I'm going to be talking about motherhood, obviously.
Right.
Raising a stepson.
Yeah.
And blending my family together because I only have a daughter. I have a biological daughter, but I've raised many children. So I'm going to be speaking about that.
That's amazing. When I introduced you, I should have said you're a transformational speaker.
Yeah.
You're a runway coach.
Yes.
And you're also an assistant pastor.
Yes.
Do people know that about you? The last part?
Not many people know that about me. So I'm going to be speaking about my spirituality as well, as spirituality and being a mother. So I'm going to speak a little bit about that. And I guess people will know more about that once I've spoken. Yeah.
It's crazy what theme it is for this event. The theme is such a beautiful theme. Finding joy in motherhood amidst changes and adversity.
Yep.
Right? You mentioned you being a stepmother.
Yep.
What are some of the difficulties, just real quick, have you come across that you shall be speaking about on the stage about being a stepmother?
Being a stepmom is, I think one of the most difficult things that I experienced was not knowing what to do. It's easy for me to discipline my child. I feel like I'm your mom.
Right.
I have to discipline you. But when it comes to a child, you never know where to draw the line. Or when a child would say, I don't think you like me, that's why you are doing this and that to me. But
my goodness,
one thing I discovered is when it's done out of love,
Right.
A child will always know when it's not done right and when it's done out of love.
Right,
So
right.
I think with my son, we developed that, and we knew that this is out of love, but nothing else.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think you've just spoken to hordes of people that are in the same situation.
Yeah.
That do not necessarily know how to handle that situation.
Yeah.
And of course, we're going to be capturing a few of your moments on the stage
Are you okay?
when you're giving advice, encouraging
Awesome.
mothers in the
Awesome.
same. Let's talk about runway coaching. Woo! Because do people know that you are a coach? But most importantly, there's like a backstory to your modeling career.
Yes, I used to model. I
Yes.
started modeling in 2005.
Yes.
And then I modeled for a while. And then after that, I just developed the interest to teach other upcoming young girls.
Right.
Like this is what the modeling industry
Yes,
is all
yes,
about.
yes.
And I've always been the queen of runway, you
Hey.
know. So I said, you know what, why not? Why not just teach these young girls how it's done? So that's
Right.
basically what I do.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm waiting to hear what you have to say. Anticipation levels
I can't wait.
very high. You don't get nervous anymore about speaking to people,
I
do you?
don't. I don't get nervous, but I get excited.
I love that.
Because I'm speaking about my life experience. It's
Yeah.
nothing that I read about. It's something that I've experienced.
Yes.
So I can't wait to share, especially my wisdom and knowledge that I got from my life experience. So I always get excited to impart knowledge and to impart
Yeah.
wisdom on other people.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
After you speak, for the couple of minutes that you're going to be speaking, what do you hope that the mothers that are here and the ladies, phenomenal ladies that are here, will take away from your...
You know, one
your
thing that I really want mothers to take away is
Yeah.
the fact that being a mom doesn't take away who you are. You know, I think I discovered myself more after being a mom.
Wow.
Because these little people will teach you stuff that
I
you
know.
didn't know about yourself.
know, yeah.
You know, I discovered that I'm patient. I discovered that I'm actually even more beautiful. I embraced my body because after being a mom, a lot changes. So it's after that some people go down, but
Right.
I'm here to uplift people and say that it doesn't necessarily mean that being your mom, you lose yourself. I
Right.
might be Sebastian and Michaela's mother, but I'm still Norah, and Norah has to embrace herself. Norah has to do the things that she loves. Norah has to
Beautiful.
be there for herself,
Wow.
Be there for her family, and be there for herself as well.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Thank you.
They're in for a treat, trust me. They're in
Absolutely,
for a treat.
absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, Norah McAslin. Yep, I did tell you earlier on, it's really just about phenomenal women today. And we're celebrating ladies, we're celebrating women, we're celebrating mothers. And I'm speaking to one of those phenomenal women. Fantastic. She was on the stage earlier on talking to all the ladies, amazing ladies in the building. And it was really several minutes of encouragement, several minutes of heart-to-heart chat with the fellow ladies, and a whole lot of, almost teary moments. But what I took from her speech was, look, it's really good to be not good sometimes as a lady. I need you to put your hands together for F&B branch manager. I need you to put your hands together for a mother. I need you to put your hands together for a transformational speaker, none other than Phetso Ntowe. Hey.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
How did I do with the intro?
Perfect.
Not bad, right?
Not bad at all.
It's okay not to be okay.
100%. 100%.
So that seems like something that you live by.
Sorry?
That seems like something that you live by as
I had to
As a
learn.
woman,
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely. I had to learn to know and understand that it's
Yeah.
okay not to be okay.
Not to be okay.
A lot of times as women, just as human beings, rather, we want everything to be perfect.
Right,
You know,
right.
We want everything to go a certain way.
Yeah.
And if stuff doesn't go a certain way, we crumble up. So it is okay not to be okay.
Speaking of perfection, right? Can we talk about this dress?
Okay.
Jesus. Tell me about the making of this dress. Is it tailored? Is there a special designer that you want to shout out to?
Shout out to Trudy Bakwena.
Trudy.
Yes, Trudy Designs. She does all my dresses. She does all my outfits.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And then the pearls, lovely pearls, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much. I got this on Amazon, actually.
On Amazon?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
So I like to order my stuff online. Most of my stuff.
That's
I order
beautiful.
online.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful. When you were getting ready to speak to these ladies, what were some of the thoughts, some of the feelings that you had prior to getting on the stage?
I was nervous.
Yeah.
I was nervous because, I was telling my story.
Right, right.
So Yeah, I have two values that I live by: vulnerability and authenticity.
Wow.
So a lot of times when we become vulnerable, we get a lot of judgment.
True,
We
true.
get a lot of judgment, criticism.
Right.
So I'm somebody who doesn't like to be criticized. I'm so scared of criticism. So that was me being all bare, all bare. So yeah, I was nervous, but at the same time, I felt courage. I felt that I needed to do it.
Yeah.
Because, like I was saying, my story, I feel that it can save a life.
True, true.
It can. I hope that it will encourage a lot of women and a lot of people out there, to come out and communicate and speak freely, about mental health.
Was this your first time speaking about this story?
No,
No.
I did a talk, I think, back in 2019, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, okay.
And on social media, I do share a bit about my condition.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm not all out there. So it's a start.
Yeah.
I hope to see myself really speaking freely and to a bigger audience
That's
about,
right.
about
That's
it.
right. It's amazing how you're very vulnerable with your story, because for a lot of people that don't know, your story is about being diagnosed with mental health, depression,
Depression, yes.
and anxiety.
Yes.
And if I was listening to you correctly, you said it's been for 11 years now.
Yes.
For a person who's watching now and listening, and possibly, obviously, they were not here to hear some of the tips that you had, remind them or just tell them what the tips were.
Okay.
Because you said something about finding a support system,
Absolutely.
among others. But
yes,
please share.
yes. So for me, well, it took a lot of denial.
Yeah.
I didn't want to believe it. I just thought, no, not me. I cannot be depressed.
Yeah.
And obviously, it had a lot to do with discrimination and the stigma,
stigma.
that associated to it.
Right.
So luckily, I have a partner.
There we go. There we go.
A loving partner who
Yeah.
really stood by me and is still standing by me
Nice.
throughout my journey. He is one person that I lean on. He is my pillar of strength. I have a son who is 10 years old.
Beautiful.
When I see him, I just melt.
What's his name?
His name is Atsile.
Atsile.
Yes,
That's a
Atsile.
beautiful name.
Yes. So support is very important. Support from your partner, support
Yes.
from your friends, from your family.
Yeah.
And, people don't know how it is to live with this. So I I say to them that as a supporting partner, you don't really have to understand, but listen.
You can just listen.
You can just listen.
Right.
And the other tip is exercise. Exercise, be it going to the gym, running,
Yeah.
jogging, whatever it is. And
You're saying you don't necessarily have to go there for muscles, but just to feel good.
just to feel good, because it happens to me. I wouldn't want to, like in the morning when I wake up, I don't get that motivation to exercise, but I'll push myself. And after a couple of minutes, I feel good.
That's right.
I feel
That's
good,
right.
and you face the day head on, and you're able to get through the day. And the other thing is self-care.
Self-care.
Self-care. Let's not forget self-care. It's important that you take care of yourself. Most of the time, it's about your children, it's about your partner, it's about your family, but you forget about yourself.
Yeah.
Being here at this event, that's one of the things that you can do.
Right.
Towards taking care of yourself, going for a massage, reading a good book, having coffee.
Right.
Yeah, and preparing a nice meal for your family and for you.
I love that.
Yeah.
You guys do a lot of things. We'll talk about it if I can find time with you later on.
Okay.
How you guys wear so many hats. You're coming from work, you still got to cook food. The theme for this event today is finding joy in motherhood amidst changes and adversity. And one of your stories was how it's very hard for you during your dark moments, depression and anxiety, to play with your boy, even though he wants to play with you,
Yeah.
but you just can't give him exactly what he needs. Tell me about how difficult that is in that moment.
Sure. Gosh,
Yeah.
it's difficult.
Yeah.
I can't even. I'm failing to find words,
words,
to,
right.
to put it together for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
but it's so difficult to sometimes just find that strength, that motivation,
Yeah, yeah.
to get out and get up and do what you enjoy. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of strength. Like I said, the more you allow yourself to be in this dark hole, the more strength or effort it's gonna take for you to get out. So for me, it's thinking about the good times.
Yes.
The good
Yes.
times. I have like a journal where I put all my gratitude, what I'm grateful for. So during those dark times, I grab it and look at it, and the pictures, memories. The memories, the
right.
great memories that I've made previously. I look at the pictures. I look at the memories that I've made with my boy.
Lovely.
And like I said, I explained to him, "Mom is not well today. Please come back later." And you say that in a not Karen, you say that in a very, can I say, positive manner to
Yeah.
show him that no, I will play with you later.
So
It's
he
not-
understands.
So that he understands.
Right,
Not because so that he doesn't think that, oh, mommy doesn't want to play with me. No, mommy's not
'Cause
well
kids, yeah,
now.
it's easy for kids to think that.
exactly. Mommy's not well now, but later we will play.
That's beautiful. Last but not least, your camera is over there, by the
Okay.
way. You're in therapy. You go for therapy fortnightly. Encourage someone who maybe still has a bit of skepticism around therapy.
Therapy does help
Yeah.
a lot. Many people think that therapy doesn't help, but it does work.
It really does.
You go there and talk about anything and everything that is really
Right.
bothering you, and you come out of there like really relieved, relieved and feeling like, okay, I can do this.
Right,
So
right.
I encourage people to seek professional help.
Yeah.
Go for therapy. It doesn't mean that you're weak or anything like
Yeah.
that. It's there to help, and it does
Exactly.
help.
I love it. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day in advance.
Oh, yes.
You know? What are you looking forward to? What do you want as a gift from either Atsile or your partner?
My partner, I already have a voucher,
Wow.
a spa
Hey,
voucher.
this partner. My man. We need to do better.
So I already have a spa voucher from my boo-boo,
Wow. That's beautiful.
from my partner,
Yeah.
Kenya Moroka. Shout out to you, baby. I love you so much.
Big shout out. We're learning a lot. We young guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna be your day. It's your day. A celebration of mothers, a celebration of women, phenomenal women. And you know what? Honestly, today I'm meeting you for the first time, and I thought I picked some really life-changing things from
Thank you.
pieces of advice that I will take for myself and for others that
Yeah.
that need to hear your story as well. God bless you.
Sorry?
God bless you.
Oh, thank you.
And God
Thank
bless
you.
your family as well.
Thank you.
And when I knock on FMB door one of these good days, remember your brother.
My brother. I'll definitely remember my brother.
But thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Thank you so much.
All
Thanks
right.
so much for having me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm enjoying myself. It's Mother's Day breakfast, Mother's Day brunch, and I have one of the speakers, phenomenal lady who also graced the stage and spoke about her life. Vulnerability at its best, authenticity at its best, a real Botswana story. I'm talking about none other than Ma'am Messiah Nyanisani, who is an adult education officer. She's also a health and wellness focal point person, and she's a mother of 4. And we'll talk about that story, raising kids as a single mother. Welcome to the Juice 2.0, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Emma, you're on the stage early on. First of all, thank you very much for telling your story.
Welcome.
It's a very touching story, but most importantly, it's a very authentic story. Do you ever have fears about being that vulnerable before people? No. Do you ever? Oh, you can't hear. Sorry.
Hey.
I was asking if you ever get nervous about telling your story to people.
No, actually, it was my first time, but
First time.
it was my first time talking to such an audience, but I never feel nervous.
Wow.
Yeah.
It shows because when you're speaking and telling everybody your story, you are very confident, very comfortable. Your story is that you had Sean, your firstborn
Yes.
son,
Yes.
when you were 22 years old.
Yes.
You were still in varsity. Sean suffers from cerebral palsy. Yes. You would think that people like you are shy to tell their story. Why do you tell your story?
Actually, I'm telling my story as a confident mother because I've learned over years that in our country or in our culture, in our society,
Yes.
people with who are mothers or parents who are raising disabled children, some of them still shy away. So I really want this story to touch them and help them to come out and support and nurture their disabled kids.
And Sean is 18 years old now. When you were talking on the stage, you were telling us how difficult it was for the first nine years, I think, or 9 months. You correct me.
Yes.
He's 18 now. Has it gotten better to take care of Sean?
Sean is 18 now. It has really improved because he himself, his problem has now improved.
Yes.
Or we have developed ways of coping with that situation. So it makes the job easy for us and even for him. It's a milestone. He has really improved.
I love that. I really love that. You're also telling me about how your kids, your other 3 kids, assist you with taking care of Sean. Please tell me about that.
I have 3 kids. Actually, the elder one is 9 and the other one is 4. These are 2 boys.
Okay.
They really support Sean more than anybody in this world.
Wow.
Because they know Sean's weaknesses. They even know Sean's girlfriends, everything.
Wow.
They know the weaknesses and the strengths of Sean.
Yeah.
So, for example, maybe they want to play football. They go there to support him because they know these attacks, like seizure attacks, they can come anytime. So usually he plays when they are back from school. They go together.
Right,
Whatever
right,
they
right.
do, they're always together.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
That's beautiful. So you had Sean, and Sean had these ailments. Were you ever scared of having babies after Sean?
Hey, I was really scared. It took me 9 years to have another kid.
Yes, because you were thinking, what if this happens again?
Yes,
Okay.
Kurosoni's situation, it really touched me and it
Right.
affected me.
Right.
It took me time to cope or to find ways of dealing with that situation.
Yes, yes.
So I was really having that stress. What if
What
it
if,
happens again?
Right.
But I had courage. After 9 years, I tried and it just went well.
I'm happy that you did. I'm happy that you did. God blessed you with amazing kids, all of them. You are a single mother. Tell me what some of the challenges are of raising these phenomenal kids as a single mom.
As a single mother, I would say it's really challenging. Let me try to focus on Sean. We are talking
Okay.
of a teenager who's 18 years.
Yes,
He has his needs, he has feelings.
yes,
Because I think it's according to our culture again. A teenager like that one, we know, or he wants to have those girlfriends and what. And our norm is, I would say, in our culture, it's not easy for a single mother
yeah,
to talk to a teenager,
yeah,
especially a teenager who is challenged with
Yes.
such issues.
yes,
Sometimes they really need advices, of which I use my brothers. That's where they come in to help.
Okay,
To say
okay.
this is something that is beyond me as a mother, as a single mother. So they chip in to help me on such issues.
I love it. Ma'am, thank you so much for sharing your story. I hope to have you for a longer time, sometime soon, so that we can really dissect, this and that. But for the last part of our conversation, please encourage someone, or just in your final words, what would you like to say?
I want to say parents or mothers, single mothers like me, or single fathers who are raising disabled kids, not to give up again. I still repeat to say,
Yes.
those kids are normal. We should treat them as natural and we should value them and give them the maximum support. We should come out and be the advocate for them, be their
Yes.
mouthpiece.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you very much. Please greet Sean for me.
I'll do that.
Please.
Thank you.
What up, Sean? Say hi to him. Uncle TK says hi.
I'll
But
pass the message.
thank you so much. And thank you for chatting with us. Enjoy the rest of this Mother's Day breakfast.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Bye. All right. One other speaker, because, hey, it's all about ladies today. It's Mother's Day brunch. And we're still here at the Protea Hotel. And I'm joined by one of the speakers that just really graced the stage and spoke about mental health, because she's a clinical psychologist, also a lecturer with the University of Botswana. Please help me welcome and say hi to Miss Boitumelo Vavani.
Vavani, yes.
I almost say that Vivani thing. I was like, wait, let me stop for a second.
Yeah.
Vavani.
Vavani.
What is Vavani? What is that?
Vavani, I understand it's from Zim. I'm Kalanga.
Okay.
But our roots are in Zim.
Come from Vavani.
Yeah. So there's a Vavani, which I understand refers to some kind of a butterfly that something happened to it. It's a long story.
I think if we ask people about their surnames, their second names, not a lot of us know exactly what's going on.
There is a story around it, but I think maybe for another day. But
I'm a chimwaza.
Oh.
And I'm told it's an animal. Nobody has ever told me what kind of animal. Is it a beautiful animal?
Yeah.
Is it but who cares? We're here now, years later.
Yeah.
Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
And you were on the stage speaking to these amazing ladies earlier on.
Mm-hmm.
You were wearing your hat as a clinical psychologist.
Mm-hmm.
Please let them know that are watching now, didn't have the privilege of being here, what your prerogative today was.
Yeah. I think a lot of what I was talking about was around some of the myths around motherhood being all good.
Right.
And that women not being allowed to express their ambivalence about motherhood or express the negative side of motherhood, and just wanting to highlight the importance of women's voices being heard and listened to, and understanding that it's normal to feel sad and to feel like you don't want to do, to become a mother on that day or time or whatever.
Because those days do happen.
Yes, those things happen a lot more than we acknowledge and a lot more than we think. And that it's okay for mothers to start speaking about that and to start taking care of themselves.
Of course.
Yeah. So a lot of our journeys into motherhood start from a point of view, I'm a mother, and as a woman, naturally, instinctively, I must know what to do. But many women don't know what to do.
A lot of women, I suppose.
They don't know what to do, and they need support.
Yeah.
But we are made to feel like it's unsafe to say, I'm really lost and I need support. Yeah. And that it's time that we allow women to process some of those emotions that are negative, to avoid mental health issues that come from that.
You know, hearing you say that reminds me of how I've never really heard my mom talk to anyone.
Yeah.
Or so maybe, she has friends.
Yeah.
Maybe those conversations happen.
Yeah.
But I've never heard my mom say that she's struggling to take care of us.
Yeah.
Do you suppose that there's a notion about a strong woman who doesn't then talk about certain things?
Yes.
And do you suppose that's not a good thing for a woman?
No, it's not a good thing. This is what really creates a lot of mental health issues.
Right.
And it's quite common that many women, it's not just from outside that people may expect these things. Even I, as a mother, may have those expectations because of socialization, of course. I have
Some
those
constructs.
expectations of myself, that I need to be able to cope, that I'm strong. And even when I struggle, it takes a little bit longer for me to reach out, because I feel like, I should be able to do this. So I think that's what a lot of women go through, and it's not necessarily a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your story is quite interesting.
Yeah.
Also quite naughty if you think about it.
Yeah.
You had your first kid during your first year of masters?
Yes.
Second kid during your second year of masters?
Yes.
I need to ask this question. What was going on?
I always joke about it. I was married at the time.
Right.
I always joke about it and say, well, my husband really just wanted to make sure that since I was away, it was kind of... because we lived in 2 different countries at that time. So whenever I got home, I went back with the baby. But I really don't know how all of that happened.
The joys of being a mother to these 2 boys, girls.
I have 3 girls. My first 2 are both girls.
Wow.
Yes.
Tell me about the joys of motherhood. What do you celebrate the most about, being a mother?
I think never having had my own. My mother died at 4 when I was 4 years old.
Sorry to hear that.
And yeah, no, it's okay.
Right.
And I don't think I looked forward to having children because there was always an anxiety of, because she died quite young as well, of, am I going to be able to love them? I don't know how to love children. I don't know how to be a good mother. I've had different mothers along the way, and I'm grateful for the love that they've given.
Right.
But I felt so like I wouldn't know what to do.
Yes,
and I think, but having my children has really brought a lot of joy in my life.
Right.
It's hard work. Every day it's hard work, but it's brought a lot of joy in my life. I feel like I have my own little family. I never felt, I don't know, like I had that kind of structure, and I could build my own right now with my own children.
Right.
I try a lot to raise them as best as I can.
As best as you can.
Yes.
That's the only thing you can
That's
do.
the only thing you can do,
Yeah.
to raise them as best as I can. And I think what I'm getting from them is much more than what I could ever give to them.
Absolutely great to hear.
Yeah, to the little things like when you get home and they run to you and they look forward to seeing you and to having you, and you know that they see you as their world.
Yeah,
I don't think that there's anything that beats that feeling of knowing that this little person waited for
This
you
little
all
minion
day.
all day.
Yes.
So
and-
most perfect form of love, really.
Yeah.
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 The theme today for this amazing event is finding joy in motherhood amidst changes and,
And
adversity.
adversity. Yeah.
What do you, as a clinical psychologist or just as a mother,
Yeah.
what do you feel is the biggest adversity to motherhood in the 21st century? I know this might be like a deep question,
Yeah.
but we can write a thesis on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, oh goodness.
It's like, oh my gosh.
Well, the biggest.
Or just some of the challenges really to adversity to motherhood.
Yeah, I think motherhood has changed so much over time.
Yeah.
For instance, I am a mother, but I have a full-time job, and I have not just the full-time jobs, but there are also a lot of other things that I do.
Yeah.
So we are in a place as mothers where there's so much for us to balance. And then an expectation to still be, it's almost like you're expected to be 100% an employee, 100% a mother,
100% a wife
this,
as well.
100% that.
Yeah.
And I think that's what really hugely weighs on women when we have to do so much.
Right,
and then
right.
there's an expectation that we must excel. In all of these things,
right.
especially in motherhood.
And I think the misconception. Well, I don't know how much time we have, by the way.
Yeah.
But this is a very interesting conversation to me.
Yeah.
A lot of people do the wrong thing of comparing mothers in this generation and mothers of old. Mothers of old apparently could do it all.
Yes.
But I don't think mothers in the old had a business.
Yeah.
They didn't have work from 9 to 5.
Exactly. Yeah. And that is exactly what I'm saying now in terms of how things have changed so much.
Yes.
We go out there, we hustle, we make money. And when that happens, then our children, in those 8 hours you're in the office, who's looking after them? And, does this mean we are bad mothers because we are not able to be there? But if you sit at home, how do you provide for your children? We also had our mothers back in the days having the support of fathers, at least financially. Most fathers, I think,
they'll just sit at home,
and,
chill,
yes,
and
then had somebody to provide. But that's not the case now.
Dynamics have changed.
The dynamics have changed a lot. And I think we need to kind of go with what has changed as well. And our men, I think, also need to kind of recognize that because they expect you to be like their mother was.
I think it's almost like a nature thing.
Yeah.
Go easy on us, guys, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Look, there's a few more hours to this incredible event.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to mostly when I leave you?
I think just hearing from the different speakers, I'm a mother here today. Yes, I was presenting as a clinical psychologist, but I'm a mother looking to improve myself, looking to, I want to look hot. I know that there are mothers presenting on how to look, how to keep fit, how to look, how to become a leader, how to do. I'm really just looking forward to just learning from the other mothers and seeing how I can improve myself as a mother and how to take care of myself and my children better.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right. I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you.
And say hi to your kids. What are their names again?
Well, there's Shianji, Chanel, Shanice, and Logan.
So Logan is the only one who didn't get a
Logan is the only
SH name.
prince. He's the only prince. So he gets a different name.
Hey, say hi to them.
I will.
Please tell them Uncle TK says hi.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the event.
Absolutely.
All right,
Thank
cheers.
you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Boitumelo Vavani.
Thank you.
All right, I am joined here today by Miss Boitumelo Lebangkhetse. I hope I pronounced your name correctly.
Perfect.
Right? Mother, wife, transformational speaker, image and lifestyle consultant, head of corporate affairs and strategy, Botswana Development Corporation. Put your hands together, help me welcome Miss Boitumelo. Hi.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
You're one of the most exciting speakers today.
Thank you so much.
You got on, there was a song whose lyrics, and I actually made reference to them earlier on.
Yeah.
It feels good to be a woman.
It feels good to be a woman.
And on a day like this, it must really feel
even
good.
more,
Yeah.
even better.
How
Feels
are
good
you?
to be a mother. I'm amazing.
Yeah.
I feel great. I'm happy. Thank you very much.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
All pink. What inspired all of this?
I love looking good. I
Yeah.
think they say when you feel good on the inside, it has to also show on the outside.
Yeah.
I always put in the effort. I try.
Doesn't look...
Even when I have problems, I don't want to look like my problems.
Oh, no. That's a terrible thing to do. Let's not look like our problems. Please. But thank you so much for stopping by for a chat.
Thank you.
Did you enjoy speaking to
I
people,
completely
these
did.
amazing ladies? What did you tell them just quickly in under 30 seconds?
In under 30 seconds, I was asked to come and speak as a corporate mother,
Right.
A fitness mother,
Right.
and a thought leader. So I was just talking to the ladies to say it's really about being able to do it all.
Right.
And it's possible to do it all.
Right.
It's about striking a balance.
Right.
And striking a balance doesn't come easy, especially with the challenges that we have in the VUCA world that we live in. So, you need to create a support system for yourself. You need to be authentic.
Right.
Walk your own path and just make sure that, you go for gold.
Amazing. And I think for today's event, it was very important for people like you to come and speak. What do you think they took away from your several minutes of speaking to them?
My several minutes of speaking, I think we as women also believe being a mother, doing well has to come with working hard. And I think I wanted to give away a message to say it doesn't always have to be hard. You can achieve it without necessarily making it hard. And creating a soft life. And a soft life is not about being superficial. It's about really doing things that speak to you, achieving your goals in the easiest manner possible.
That's right.
And that starts with a support system, which is really linked to our culture. Yes, Botswana, to say we come from an extended family background.
Of course.
In the absence of that now in the modern world, how do you create that support system for yourself?
that.
In the home and even at work.
Happy Mother's Day in advance, by the way.
Thank you so much.
Tomorrow is a special day for mothers.
Completely.
Is your mother still alive?
My mom passed away in 2018.
Oh,
and
sorry.
as I was saying, mothers are the most powerful force in this world.
Of course.
And, they create and they curate excellence.
Yeah.
They create and they curate the most, amazing people. If you look at excellence anywhere in the world, there will be a mother or a mother figure at least behind that. And when I look at my upbringing, I'm still on the journey. I haven't arrived. Still on the journey, but everything that I am speaks to my upbringing.
That's
Bless
brilliant.
my mother.
That's beautiful. Look, I'm about to let you go. Sadly, we only have a few minutes. But you're a mother yourself. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Your baby is a COVID baby, yeah?
My baby is
only 2 years.
COVID baby.
That's a COVID baby. That's a COVID baby.
I mean, like, people only realized I was pregnant at like 8 months. We were in the house. So he's a real COVID baby.
Yeah,
The
how
most
is he doing? How is
amazing,
he doing?
adorable, very strong boy because I trained until the last day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He could pull you by one arm, like literally.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Okay. Thank you so much for speaking to these ladies. I'm pretty sure they were impacted, encouraged, empowered as well. And happy Mother's Day. Please enjoy your day.
Thank you so much. You've made my day even more beautiful.
I love it. Cheers.
Thank you.
Bye. All right. Now I got a little glass in my hand because I'm getting comfortable. I'm getting really, really excited. So much more excited, really, than I was when we started. So, Precious Gondwe, CEO, Precious and Partners Law Firm, lawyer, and so much more. I had the privilege of speaking to these amazing ladies, and she had so much to say. But we thought, you know what, because you're not here, how about we get a little bit of what she said to this amazing woman in terms of encouragement, in terms of empowerment, in terms of finance, in terms of whatever it was. So put your hands together, help me welcome the phenomenally beautiful, you're really beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Say hi to Precious Gondwe. Hi.
Hi guys. How are you, TK?
I'm great. I'm surrounded by ladies.
Yeah.
But I'm working.
Good for you.
Right?
And you've chosen a good sport. I mean, where there's women, there's femininity involved.
Yeah.
There's a voice of a woman involved.
Speaking of voices, you're one of them today.
Yeah.
Why did they choose you, do you think?
You know, it was very strange initially because I said, I'm not a mother, this is a Mother's Day brunch, so to speak, high tea. But then I realized it's because people do watch our journeys and they see how I'm very close to my family and perhaps the role that I've played in sort of stepping up, into that motherly, or should I say motherhood role. And trust you me, my mother is there, but you kind of step up as that extra figure to aid things and to ensure that things keep moving post my father's demise. Yeah.
So how is that coming up? Taking care of, your siblings as well, here and there, pitching up?
I know. I think that sometimes when I see them, they are a reflection of me when I was a little younger. So I look at it and I'm like, so this is how I used to behave. This is what it actually took to raise me.
Does it make it easier to accept them because it's a reflection of who you were?
Absolutely. And I think that there's something about blood being thicker than water.
Of course.
You kind of want to do the best for them.
Yes.
And you don't want them to feel that dad is not here.
Yeah.
You want to make sure mom's journey is easier.
Right.
Because as you might know, because you do know, we're a very closely knit family.
Yeah.
So
I love your family, by the way.
Thank you. So it's been about making sure that, everybody is kind of cushioned in a way and everyone continues on their path to whoever they want to be.
Yeah. So what do you make of the event so far? If you had to rate it out of a 10, what would you give it?
Incredible. I mean, as a lawyer, you never give a 10, even if you want to, because I believe there's constant improvement, I think an 8 will do. An 8 will do. Okay. 2 is simply to say there's so much more we can do. Get more women, get a bigger space for next time. Get more speakers next time. Incorporate men even. Because
to speak to ladies.
Of course, because there's a certain component about women that only the men sees. There's something in the brain called a scotoma. The blind spot everyone has about themselves. So that blind spot,
you need someone to tell you about it.
Somebody has to tell you about it. Yeah.
I wonder what else you're looking forward to. We've already, I think, half of the event has already happened, right?
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to the few more hours that are left for the event?
I think post this, there will be a bit of networking, which I think is very important because we've got, all sorts of amazing women, corporate women, women in entrepreneurship, students, and aspiring mothers and business women. And I think that if I were to stay a little longer, I'd probably look forward to exchanging a few numbers, getting a few
Lovely.
emails, because
Yeah.
it has to be intentional.
It's got to be intentional.
Yeah.
I appreciate you for stopping by.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for speaking to these amazing ladies. I'm sure they picked out a few things, right?
Yeah.
But speaking of picking up things, I'm about
Yeah.
to let you go.
Yeah.
There were other speakers, right?
Yeah.
Your fellow
Yeah, yeah.
ladies. Who impacted you the most? Who spoke something that kind of resonated with you?
I think I enjoyed Boitumelo. What's the surname?
Vavani.
I enjoyed how she adds flair to what she does.
Yeah.
She's a
I think
transformational.
I saw you smiling all the way.
I enjoyed her. I think she's been the highlight for me.
Yeah.
And I could resonate with her, talking about work-life balance, where
Right.
you have to go into the boardroom and be fully present, go home and be fully present, do what you love and be fully present.
Right,
And
right.
that for me is something that I have sort of made a resolution I'll pursue relentlessly.
Wow.
Because I've been doing a lot of work, and then I felt like, okay, other things were kind of suffering. So when she was just simply, buttressing something that's been
It clicked, yeah.
on my mind, and I've been
I
working on.
appreciate your time so much.
Yeah.
I hope to chat with you later, a few more.
Yeah.
And enjoy the rest of it.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Bye. All right. You remember what I told you about this event being sparred? Is sparred like no. Marred. That's the word that I'm going for. This event is marred with amazing people. And speaking of amazing people, amazing performances are lined up for this event. Tkay is in the building, and I need you to put your hands together for one of the members of Tkay. Aura is here. What's up, Aura? What's going on?
Let me toot my horn.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Yeah, they told you not to come to Juice
Yes,
2.0.
they
Guess
really
what
did
happened?
warn
Guess
me.
what happened?
Look at me now.
You're here now. So, what's your...
Please don't start.
Nah, I'm about. Look, happy to see you.
Thank you for having me.
You're set to perform in what, a few minutes from now?
Yep.
Are you excited?
Mild diarrhea.
Oh.
It's always nerve-wracking.
How?
I don't know. I don't know. It's just maybe I respect the craft a little too much.
Oh, yeah. It's very
Probably.
important. The last time I saw you guys performing was at the GabzFM Easter egg hunt.
I remember. Yeah.
That was dope.
Thank you.
I always enjoy your sets, but tell me about what people always say to you after your performances.
I don't.
Yeah?
They say a lot of things that I can't remember when at this point.
But it's mostly positive stuff.
Yeah, but it's mostly positive. It's mostly, people just appreciating what we do and
Right,
just,
right.
telling us about the music. Most of them singing to us. I mean, it's quite normal at this point, but yeah, all positive.
Who's the better dancer, you or Tabang?
Who's the better?
Dancer.
Oh, it's definitely me.
Oh, Tabang is coming. We'll find out.
We'll find out. It's
What are,
definitely
what are you
me.
looking forward to on the stage performing today at the Mother's Day brunch?
What am I looking forward to?
Yeah, fireworks
For sure.
for sure.
But subtle fireworks. I actually said Happy Mother's Day to my mom this morning, all excited. She's like, yeah, jump on.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
but
you're probably also doing a lot of things after this part of your day, or this is it. This is the performance for the day.
nope.
Yeah, there's more.
We have studio work.
Shucks.
Mm-hmm.
But happy Mother's Day in advance. That's tomorrow, by the way. Yeah.
To all the mothers out there, Happy
To all the-
Mother's
to all
Day.
the mothers out there. Are you looking forward to being a mom someday?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. How many?
Maybe 4.
4. Oh, that's good.
Maybe I'm reaching, but 1.
Okay. All right. I hope you be a great mother, by the way.
I hope so too.
You would hope that they also sing, your kids?
Gary, 4, soprano, alto, tenor, baritone or something. I don't know.
All right. Thank you for stopping by. I only had a few minutes for you, but thank you for stopping by. I need you guys over at the podcast for a longer...
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
TK, but they warned us.
Oh. What'd they say?
I'm not going to say anything.
Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them.
Yeah, but thank you for having me.
I got you. Enjoy your time when you perform. I'm going to be sticking around for your performance, so
Got it.
I'll be the guy shouting the loudest at the
Hey,
back.
please, we need that styrofoam, the hand, the little, that one. For sure.
All right. Cheers. Enjoy.
Thank you.
One time. All right. Tkay is here. Just spoke to Aura. Guess who else has to be here? Because you can't have a conversation with one and not have a conversation with the other. So Aura just left. Hey, Tabang is here. Say hi to Tabang.
Y'all know what it is.
What it is? What it is? What's good, son? Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too, bro.
So we're talking and we thought we were actually recording.
Yeah.
It's a pity they'll never know.
Yeah.
They'll never know. How much you told me off recording. Yeah. Should we go back to it or let's keep it there?
He played with it.
Because you say some juicy stuff.
But that's cool though. If you feel like we need to go.
We're cool. Look, so you're here to perform Mother's Day brunch?
Yeah.
You excited?
I am big time, and I think if I remember pretty well, this gonna be like the second time we're doing it.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we did something like this last year. So
amazing.
Yeah, that's gonna be like the second time.
Yeah.
To be honest, the feeling is never like new. It's never old. Matter of fact,
it's never old. Yeah,
it's always like
new.
this new thing. You're like, man, this is going to be amazing.
Yeah. You've been performing for a few years now. Yeah. Is it 5 years yet?
This is like the fourth. We're aiming for the fifth. Yeah.
Fourth year now. What are some of the things you enjoy about coming to an event like this and being on the stage?
I think the greatest of them is understanding. As far as people say, people know y'all music. People do this. People do that.
Yeah.
It's only a little portion or a little. Like a handful of people that actually are exposed to our kind of music.
Right.
So the many times that we have to come to events like this, I'm always happy because I'm like, I get to network with different people. I don't know who know my music and I don't know who does.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, you finally grew some beard.
TK.
Welcome.
You know you must know.
Well, welcome to the winning team, bro. This right here is the winning team.
I'm going to be like this forever.
Forever. Dog. Listen, your favorite song by Ft.Khoisan, what is it?
My favorite song by Ft.Khoisan?
Yeah.
I would say Sitube. I know, honestly, like a lot of people, Signing Up was our breakthrough song,
Right.
Marabele is that elemental piece that we put out with like a perfect imprint of our DNA in it. Because that was like our first single as a group.
Right.
But then Sitube for me was more like a stamp to you guys are amazing. Like people love what y'all do.
I love it.
Yeah.
Is that gonna be part of the set
for sure,
for today?
Sure, man.
Lovely, man.
Yeah.
I asked Aura who is the best dancer between the two of you.
She catching the smoke. She know what it is. She catches the smoke. She knows she can outdo me.
So you're the better dancer.
I'm that guy. I'm that guy, bro.
You're the better dancer.
I am that guy.
She's gone. So she says she's the better dancer.
Oh, it's on. It's on.
Yeah. Who set it up? The Juice 2.0 presents a dance of Ft.Khoisan. Who is the better dancer?
I will smoke her, bro.
That's what I say. Hey, bro, I need you to have a good time.
Yeah, man.
How long is your set? Do you know?
I think about an hour, if I'm not mistaken.
About an hour.
Yeah.
And then I'm told you guys have to go somewhere else perform.
Man. We're always rushing.
Always working, bro.
Hey, bro. But do
you get to get rest enough?
For sure.
You do, yeah.
For sure. There are times where you get like a whole week. The big man is like, you know what? This week you don't got no gigs, so y'all make sure y'all
let's
rest.
Relax. Yeah. What do you get up to when you're relaxing, bro? Who do you get up to when you're relaxing?
For me, I have a company. So a lot of times that I have like time like that.
Yeah.
Plus I'm a family man, and my mom, my sister, my brothers, all
straight.
Yeah.
You gotta keep that in check. Yeah.
So I make sure that when I'm not doing that, it's either I'm with family or I'm running around looking for money about my company. Yeah.
I feel you. Yeah. Bro, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you so much, man.
Enjoy your set. I'm gonna be, I'm sticking around for all of that. I can't wait for you guys to get on.
No problem, boss.
One time, bro.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Man. Bye.
What's going on, YouTube? My name is Tkay of the Juice 2.0. I'm just here to say thank you very much for checking our video and click subscribe, like, and the notification button for more content just like that.